Hello, coolers. Welcome back to Viva Barca and welcome to the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing on the latest updates. Starting with Ansu Fati, talking about this very disturbing report claiming that Ansu Fati felt a slight muscular discomfort before the Elche game last Saturday. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then secondly, talking about Antoine Griezmann, as transfer expert Fabrizio Romano have just recently issued an update on Griezmann's situation amid Manchester United claims. We are also going to be discussing on that. So guys, as we get right into it in much detail, please do ensure to subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed, turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. This past weekend, Barcelona hosted La Liga bottom feeders Elche at Spotify Camp Nou and cruised to a comfortable 3-0 win, riding on goals from Robert Lewandowski, who scored a brace, and Memphis Depay, who scored a single goal. Building up on that game on Saturday afternoon, there were a lot of expectations that Ansu Fati would be handed a starting berth by manager Xavi Hernandez against the Miners. After all, the 19-year-old had started just one match until this very point, and a game against a struggling side would have helped him gain rhythm and confidence. However, that was not to be, as Xavi opted to fill the front line comprising aforementioned Lewandowski and Depay, along with Ousmane Dembele, with Fati being left out on the bench. Now, a fresh report by Spanish outlet Mundo Deportivo has shed light on the La Masia graduate's exclusion from Xavi's starting 11. As per that update, Fati felt a slight muscular discomfort before the game. So even though Xavi was considering handing the 19-year-old a rest start, he was forced to change his plans due to the minor fitness problem. Thankfully for Barca fans, the issue was nothing major and the teenage wonderkid did come onto the field in the second half, replacing the Memphis Depay for the final half hour or so. Xavi has constantly maintained that they are following a carefully structured plan with Ansu Fati so as to avoid any recurrence of his injuries, considering that the teenager endured a torrid time in the last 2 years due to a long-term injury issue. The Barca coaching staff, of course, has been carefully easing him back into action without rushing him back. Even though he has started just one game this term, Fati has featured in all Barcelona's matches, official and unofficial, as the staff works towards building his rhythm. Fati was left so disappointed over not being called up to the Spain national team, but the report adds that there is a specific plan set for the youngster during the 2-week international break to improve his conditioning. The staff at Barcelona plans to bring Fati up to speed and help him gain strength and rhythm so that he can return to his best levels. Following that, the youngster can push so hard to force his way to the Spain squad for the FIFA World Cup, which starts in 2 months' time. This development comes as a shock, but he's fine right now. It's not like it's serious, but normally it was expected that Fati will start the game against Elche, because I came across a report before the Elche game that Xavi was planning to start him, but it didn't go through because we saw Fati sitting on the bench yet again because he had a little muscular discomfort, So now that we are in the international break, they are saying that, Barcelona will try to make use of this period to ensure Ansu Fati, regularly train individually and try to regain his fitness levels back. And earlier today, when we got the report of Luis Enrique refusing to call Ansu Fati to the national team, he was so disappointed. He was so disappointed. But it can still be a blessing in disguise, We all know Xavi all this while have been following a very strict plan, a strict protocol, not just by Xavi himself, but Dr. Ricard Prona and the other medical staffs have already arranged and agreed that Ansu Fati should be gradually coming to the team. It should not just be a rush, right? We know what Ansu Fati have gone through in the last 2 seasons. Back-to-back seasons have been held. Ansu Fati, who took Messi's number 10 jersey, can have never left up to that shirt number, and it's really frustrating, even to some Barca fans, why the shirt number was given to him, and now we're getting an injury-prone player with the number 10 shirt. That has never happened in the history of Barca. But right now, let's just be calm, and I think Ansu Fati is still a very good player. And I think Xavi is doing the right thing with the medical staff to ensure that Fati is gradually coming to the team, because all these games so far this season, most of them he leaves from the bench to play, and there are some that he comes and he gives an immediate impact. but that does not still push Xavi to, that does not say tempt Xavi to start him in the upcoming games, So let's hope that Fati will be so strong this season continuously, and he will continue to be consistent with his fitness. And I think so far so good for Barcelona. He's doing a good job. The medical staff is doing a good job for Fati to ensure that he regains his strength and he continues to be fit throughout the campaign, which we need him to be. Of course, luckily enough, Xavi has a lot of depth in that attacking department, so when Fati is on the bench, we still have a very good lineup in front and who can score a lot of goals. So let's wish that Ansu Fati remains fit, because we need to compete this season for all the trophies, and having a lot of players and Ansu Fati also available will be so important. Then moving on to the next story of discussion. Over the weekend, reports emerged claiming that Manchester United had made inquiries over the possibility of signing Antoine Griezmann during the summer window. The Frenchman is currently on loan at Atletico Madrid from Barcelona, where he is reportedly frustrated due to his game time situation, as Los Colchoneros have been using him for less than 30 minutes to exploit a loophole in the loan agreement, and so avoiding paying the 40 million to sign him permanently. Amidst the ongoing row between the two clubs over the payment, the reports of interest from Manchester United have generated quite a stir, especially as there could be a possibility of the Frenchman seeking an exit in the winter if his situation does not improve. However, Fabrizio Romano has provided an update on the matter in his exclusive column of Call Offside, stating that there is not much substance to the speculations and Antoine Griezmann is currently fully focused on his stance at Atletico Madrid. Fabrizio said, "I am aware of speculation that Manchester United inquired about Antoine Griezmann in the summer, but my understanding is there is not a lot to it," Romano says. He continued by saying, "At the moment, the situation is still not clear between Atletico Madrid and Barcelona for Antoine Griezmann, so there is still nothing happening with other clubs as of now. Griezmann is 100% focused on Atletico Madrid." Griezmann started his first match of the season yesterday against Real Madrid. He was one of the best players there for Atletico in that game, even as they failed to win. They lose 2-1 to Real. However, that does not guarantee that he will be used regularly moving forward by Diego Simeone. A legal battle could be on the cards between Barca and Atletico Madrid over the permanent purchase clause. As for Manchester United, it will certainly be strange to see them move for Griezmann, especially considering they already have a veteran forward with bloated wages on their books like Cristiano Ronaldo. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please make sure to subscribe so you always stay up to date with the latest on FC Barcelona here on Viva Barca. Until next time, bye bye.